Hi, this is Andrew for Geek News Central, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Dymo LetraTag 200B. Now this is a portable label printer which connects via Bluetooth to an app on your smartphone, meaning that you can make your labels up on your smartphone and then send them to the printer for printing out. Hopefully it will be a lot easier than, this is the one that I've had historically, which has this keyboard on it. It's a bit footery, as we would say over here, in terms of trying to move between things like lower and uppercase letters, stuff like that. So I'm really hoping that this will make making labels much more straightforward. Now, I do think labels are really handy around the house. It's great for things like labeling the Christmas decorations or other stuff that's going into your roof space or your attic, and it really helps find those boxes quickly rather than having to rummage through everything before you can find the right one. So I'm a big fan of labels. Obviously used in moderation in the right place. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. So that's enough for now. I'll get this out of the box and we can see what it can do. Thanks very much. Well, we're back with the Dymo LetraTag 200B. Let's get this opened up and see what's inside. So as I said in the introduction, this is a little portable device that pairs with your smartphone. So we've got a bit of blurb here, a quick start guide. I'll have a look at that in a second. And here's the, let's get this out of the box. Right, so there's a tape in one of the corners. Let's get rid of the cardboard. And here is the, sorry for the reflections, and here is the little unit. There we go. So as you can kind of see, it's a nice shiny black, very minimalist. I guess this opens up somehow. Yeah, there we go. That's just a bit like pressure. And then we've got the space for the cassette, the tape cassette, which will just pop in like that. It goes in very easily. And then I can see that we're going to need four AA batteries. So I'm going to pop upstairs and get those and come back. Right, well, I've got some batteries in, so I'm just going to try and get these in. Hopefully you're going to put them in the right way. That's those ones. That's that. Just going to close the... That's it. I can see this shininess is going to be a fingerprint magnet. And I'm just looking around, there's a little button here. This is the scissors. When we see the tape coming up, we use that button to trim it off. But don't think there's anything else of any great interest. So, reading the blurb, it says that we have to install a particular app. So if I just find it, so it's this one here, this LetraTag Connect. And I know that's the right one to use because it mentions it in the Getting Started guide. So yeah, so Dymo LetraTag Connect. Always important to get the right one because there's so many fake apps in the App Store these days. Not saying that LetraTag would do, but you know, it's just you want to make sure you've got the right one. Right, well, it's now downloaded the app, so let's open it up. And one thing I've noticed, was this little light here was pulsating. It seems to have stopped now. Okay, bit of advertisement from Dymo. Skip on through that. Oops. Okay, so you can use my location while using the app. Allow. Enable push notifications. Allow. Come on, let's get on to the printing bit. Right. So I'm just going to do a quick test run. So Geek. Use Central. Oops. Oops. Ah. There we go. That's better. So I think we're going to do that. Let's try printing it. We'll just keep it simple for now. Let's turn the printer on just in case it's fallen off. Maybe I have to hold it a bit harder. There we go. It's flashing now. Let's retry that. Seems to be connected. Oh, and here it comes. Okay, so it's printed that out. You probably saw some of it, but then you can just press this to kind of cut the tape, and there it is. Geek News Central. Excellent. Well, just put that up there. So that's pretty good. Very quick, as you can kind of see. It's very quick and very easy. Well, let's try something a bit more fancy. I can see we've got. Let's make it a wee bit smaller. Yeah, font size is extra large. We don't need. Let's just put it down to medium. Apply font size. We can look at some icons or emoji. So some sunglasses. We always need a bit of love. Can't go without the poop emoji. And look, we can put a little board around. Oh, so let's have a train. That looks good. Let's try printing that and see what happens. Okay, so the printer's still here. It's still on. You can see it glowing there. Oh. Oh, and there we have it. Train, smiley with sunglasses, love, and a poop emoji. That's all pretty easy. Well, look, I don't think we need to just check and see what this date thing does. Oh, okay, so you put today's date and things like that in it. Pretty good. Okay, what else can we do? Looks like we can save it. So if we need to print it again, yes, you can kind of see it's in your labels. You can also do some of these preset defaults and that sort of stuff. Let's close those down. Let's see what's in settings. English, inches, change those to millimeters. Yeah, that'll do fine. Well, look. I mean, I've done a printout there, and you could all see how quickly that was. I haven't really cut any sections of long waiting or anything like that out of it. So that's all pretty impressive and very much a step up from my previous label writer, where you're kind of pressing all kinds of buttons and you're having to switch between upper and lowercase and all those kinds of things. So really very straightforward to use. Does use the same cartridges as my existing system, so any spares that I've got left over I'll be to use for that. So that's great. Have a look at Dymo's website. I'll put it in at the bottom below. But you can get, if you haven't used any of these, if I just kind of open up in here again, these cartridges, they're very much standardized. They come in different styles. This is a white paper one. You can get them in plastic, you can get them in yellow, you can get them in all different kinds of colors to work, either to look professional, or if you want to do something more craft orientated, you can certainly get ones that are silvery and glittery and all that kind of stuff. So these are very much kind of a standard, so you won't have any trouble getting the replacement cartridges. One thing I didn't show is that it's very easy to stick these labels are obviously self-adhesive. They usually split down the middle, so you just kind of fold them and then you can peel them back, and then there you go, and then you can stick them onto whatever surface you choose. But look, I think we'll just wrap it up there. If you do want to know more, you can head over to Dymo's website. It's just as you'd expect. Sorry, I'll move that across. It's just Dymo.com, I think. So check that out at Dymo.com if you need to. But other than that, look, let's wrap this up. I've been looking for a replacement for my manual printer. This looks really easy. It seems to be very straightforward to use. And you can use your phone, you can use your tablet to print to it via Bluetooth, so it's going to be much more straightforward. So look, this is Andrew for Geek News Central with the Dymo LetraTag 200B. Thanks very much.